here, new course alert. We're at the Shiners at the Main Street Park here in Dawsonville, Georgia. It's an absolute beautiful day. I got a pan over of the Hall of Fame NASCAR that they have here. There's a couple of famous people that have come out of there through NASCAR. They have great facilities over here. They also have a park if you guys have little ones. It's definitely a beautiful place. It's a very brand new course. Probably been here about a couple years. But we're at pin 1. All right. This one's a 282 feet, par 3. It's dead straight over there. We got a little hill on our side. I'm gonna try to backhand it just because my front hand, we're still trying to let that rest a little bit. I took off yesterday, so that was a little bit too much. I was getting a little antsy. But anyways, guys, I just want to make sure I get my throws down, make sure it feels good. You know, we're not hurting anything out here. So let's see. All right, that was the compass by Ricky Wysocki. You saw it had a little straight, and then it cut over to the left a little bit. We're still probably about 50 feet from pin. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. Shot 2, pin 1. We're again about 50 feet from pin. I think I want to stick with the compass, the retro line by Brian Wysocki, just because it has a nice little plop to it. I think what I'm gonna do is just throw it over here to the right. Oh, all right. So that probably put us about 25 feet from pin. Not bad about the shot. Hopefully we get par 3, guys, and pin 2 coming up. We'll be right back. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. Shot 3 for par. We're at pin 1. Let's see if we can keep with the compass and oh, all right. Bogey. +1. You saw what it did to me. That's all right. We got pin 2 coming up. A lot of these are going to be par 3s. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. We're at pin 2. It's a 259 footer. It's still par 3. I think what I want to do is stick with the Ricky Wysocki compass, the S line or the retro line. It's a 5501. Dead straight shot. You notice we got a basketball course right here in our way, so hopefully I can just get it to where it cuts and lands right in front of it. But ain't nothing but to do it, guys. So let's see. All right, so a nice little soft stop right there next to the corner of the basketball courts. We still probably got 50 feet. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. So shot 2, pin 2. Again, we're about 50 feet from pin. I think what I want to go is with the berg, just to get us a closer little approach. Maybe I can bird it for you guys. Let's see here. More of the closer approach. Wish I would have got a little bit more on it. All right, so let's see if we can get the par for you guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here for par shot on pin 2. I love this course. It's really pretty. It's flat. Back 9. That's where it gets wild. But let's see if we can sink this for par. Par, baby. We're still up 1. That's okay. We're going to bring that down. We'll be right back. All right, guys. Budz Basketz back here. So we parred last pin. We're up 1. We're at pin 3. Still a par, 256 feet. But if you notice, there's no pins here. So what it does is you actually got to hook it around and land it on the other side of the gate on there. Also, if you guys are out this way, they do have alternate spots. I'm playing in the intermediates. They do have advanced levels. You'll be able to see them spray painted in the certain areas. But let's see if I can get us a nice little backhand and use my old Gavin Rathbun, because we know he likes to cut. I do have somebody coming by, so I don't want to hit him at all. We'll fast forward this. All right, here we go, guys. All right, so that probably put us about 20, 50 feet from pin. I'm starting to get the backhand down since my front hand's been a little bit sore. But guys, shot 2, we'll be right back. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. Shot 2, pin 3. Like I said, about 50 feet from pin. I thought I got a little bit closer, but it's okay. I'm gonna go with the total eclipse pitch because for distances like this and how lightweight this is, I feel like I could just get a better throw. But ultimately, I'd like to birdie it or get it close enough for par. So here we go, guys. All right, that's definitely the par move right there. I'm not mad about those guys. Let's get a little rally shot in front of the camera. We're still +1. We're not gonna let that get ahead of us, but boom. All right, cool. Pin 4 coming right back, guys. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. So we saw the par in the last one. We're still up 1. We're at pin 4, par 3. So there are 2 paths, but right now we're at the 302 footer. The other one's right here, but this just looks more outlined for me. So I'm using the S-line fairway driver because I like how it cuts over. We do have a guy skateboarding. I don't want to hit him. So I like how it cuts over and then gets where it needs to go. So, all right, guys, let's see what we get. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. Hey, friend. He can't hear me. Hey, buddy. I don't want it. I think he's got his headphones in. All right. So, guys, that put us probably about 50 feet from pin. That wasn't a bad throw. It felt really good. Let's see if we can sink a birdie for you. We'll be right back. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. So not a bad throw. We probably threw everything about that 302 feet. So I think what I want to do is stick with the solar eclipse. See if I can get a birdie for us. Nope. That's what I gotta get better on, guys, is the putting. But we're not too far from pin. I'm probably 5 feet. So I'm gonna try to sink it behind the basket for par. And then off the next pin. Not letting it defeat us, guys. We're still +1. So that's a good throw, though. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Budz Basketz back here. We're at pin 5. It's a par 3. It's 171 feet. If you guys notice, it's not the one that's right here. We just played off of that one. It's the one through the trees. We got a little snake going on about us. Another thing about this one is there's a Mando on the right, so we got to stay on the left. First time I came out here, I snuck it all the way through and landed on that hill behind. But guys, that was luck. So I'm gonna see what we can do. I'm gonna try front hand. It's not a crazy, throw. Let's see if I can at least get a nice little cut. All right. So filthy in the arm a little bit. It's not bad. That probably put us about 100 feet from pin. Let's see if we can get close for par. We'll be right back. All right, guys. So not the best position we got here. We still got to stay under the Mando. I'm going to stick with the Gavin Rathburn. And then just to see if I can cut it because it's straight over there. I could huck to it, but all right, let's see how that did for us. I front-handed it and see if we got a lie for par. We're not going to let it defeat us. We'll be right back. Budz Basketz back here. So we're about 25, maybe 15 feet from pin. I'm going to see if I can sink it with the Axiom. Just tipped the corner of it. Landing on both spots. Bogey shot coming up, guys. We're definitely getting the bogey. We're not letting it beat us. +2 coming up. We'll be right back. All right, guys. Budz Basketz back here. Pin 5, shot 4 for bogey. Let's see if we can hold it. We can. So that puts us up 2. Not an issue. That one was a bit of a technical one. But we got pin 6 coming up. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves. Be right back. All right, guys. Budz Basketz back here. We're at pin 6, 250 foot, par 3. This is definitely a front hand one. Out of bounds is your asphalt, and then beyond and the creek over here. I gotta throw a front hand, guys. So I'm gonna take it really nice and light because you guys know how my arm is. And let's see if we can just get it a nice little throw. Cut before the tree. All right. So landed this on the hill. We're probably about 50, 75 feet from pin. Let's see if we can sink a birdie for you guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Budz Basketz back here. Pin 6, shot 2, about 50 feet from pin. The only thing that got to me is this downhill slope. So I'm going to try to go with the pitch and see if I can get it a nice little birdie for us. Oh, almost, guys. That one felt good, but that's okay. We're going to get the par on this one and then pin 7 coming up. We'll be right back. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. We almost had the birdie, but shot 3 landed us right here. Let's see if we can hold it for par. You guys make me nervous, but I like it because it makes me a little bit better. Makes me focus a little bit more. So we got pin 7 coming up. Front 9 is almost done. Back 9 is where the real challenge comes. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. So we're still not defeated yet. We're at pin 7. It's still a par 3, 168 footer. It's dead straight. So what I want to do is go with the compass from Ryan Wysocki because we've been using that as of late, and then just see if I can get it close, maybe ace, or it just goes all over the place. So again, working on my backhand, guys, so that's what we're going to stick with. See if it cuts. Oh, we landed right under pin. Looks like we got the birdie, but we're not going to give it up, guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. So the compass birdied us. We are now +1. We are going down. We're not going up. So we got pin 8 coming up. That's a little bit of a challenge. We do have some people at the park, so we got to be extra careful. But let's see if we can keep this up movement going. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. Pin 8, par 3, 204 feet. You guys notice we do have the park over here on this side. I was mentioning earlier, but they have a net. What I'm going to do is stick with the backhand and try to see if I can cut it and let it slide down, because when I front hand it over this way, it likes to roll back down on the slope. So let's see if we can make this happen. Again, Gavin Rathbun, because of how much he cuts. All right, guys. Right into the net. So knew that was going to happen, but that put us about 100 feet from pin. Let's see if we can just softly lay it up there on us and then get a par. We'll be right back. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. Shot 2, pin 8. We're still about 100 feet from pin. I'm going to use the Axiom just to lay it up there to soften it in for a par. All right. All right, beautiful. Laid it right under the pin. Shot pin 9 coming up. I'm going to show you guys because this is where it gets weird. This is how they made a new. First it was a front 9, but now they have a back 9. Be right back. All right, guys, quick little snapshot. Shot 3. Boom. All right, pin 9. So it looks like it's up there, but when we get walking, that's actually 18 for the back 9. Be right back. All right, guys. So this may look like pin 9, but this is actually 18 on the back. How you get the pin 9? I'll show you guys. We're going on a little adventure. Because last time I threw, not realizing, and walked all the way back up. But we go through the gate, and then you'll see a little opening. I mean, it doesn't even look like there's anything back there. But opening on the left over here. Let's cross the road. Look both ways, guys. Both ways. It slows down today. All right. So, we're walking. All right. So it looks like an abandoned driveway. It's actually walking us up to pin 9. So, front 9, concrete pass, real nice, real sweet. Back 9, here's the challenges. You see that? That's all it is plastic pads. and we're shooting back down that way. But I'm gonna get the camera set up, and then we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so Budz Basketz back here. We are on the back 9 at the Shiners Disc Golf Course. Showed you guys in the video walking over here. They haven't updated it like they had the front half, which is okay. But we're on the plastic pad. This one shoots, as soon as you come through this pad, you'll see the opening. It shoots all the way down to the right. I probably don't have the pin in way, but the best way to do this, in my opinion, is front hands. Just because I got 2 Guardians, I could do it that way, but my arm is feeling okay, so let's see if we can get us a nice little birdie on this one. All right. Oh, guys, it almost jumped in. I felt the snap. It was really nice. I hope it didn't go in a ditch, but we might have a birdie to get us back to even. We'll be right back. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. Shot 2, pin 9, landed us right under. God, it's so nice when you get a birdie like that. Birdie, baby. So back to even. We got pin 10 coming up. Let's see if we can keep the streak up. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so as soon as you finish pin 9, you walk over to your left, and you'll see this little bridge, and I'll bring you past this little stand. It looks like a little house was here or something. It's really cool. But back here, straight back, you'll see some plastic pads. That's where 10 starts. So we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so Budz Basketz back here, pin 10. What I'm going to do is, because they don't have any signs up, is on the videos, I'm going to post up either to the left or to the right, the pin, the par, and then the feet. So this looks like it's probably about 300 feet. I'm going to go with the Gavin Rathbun and backhand it through these trees right here and get him a nice little hyzer back to the left. I could front hand it to be a little bit safer. You know what? I think that's what we might do. So, guys, I think we're going to front hand it around this side because I got a bigger opening, and just see if I can get close. Nope. I felt that one hold on. All right. Dead in the tree line. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad shot. Let's see if I can line ourselves up for par. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Budz Basketz back here. We're in this pretty deep. So I got to find the best opening to get this through in order to get us a good par. But I am in the thicket, guys. I think what I'm going to do is damn. All right. That would have done what I needed it to. Looks like the old Shiners is trying to get us. But that's okay. Shot 3 coming up, guys. We're gonna bird it. We're gonna par this. All right, guys. Shot 3 for par. I'm gonna see if I can lay this in here for us. Oh, definitely got it for bogey. So that's the course. That's disc golf, baby. It's fighting back, but it's all right. We're +1. Bogey shot coming up. We'll be right back. Budz Basketz, guys. All right, so overconfident with those 2 birdies. That puts us back at +1. That's okay. We're about to hit up pin 11. I'm gonna show you guys how to get over in that side. So there's 2 ways. You can go back that way, which is probably the way we go. And then
okay, and now you take it right. All right, getting close.
There it is. Pin 11. On the left, you'll see some pads, but that's where it's at down there. So we'll set it up. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Budz Basketz back here. Pin 11. It's dead straight down. We got this tree and guardians on both left and right. I think what I want to do is backhand this one. So I'm going to start over here and then see if it can cut it with the Gavin Rathbun where we need it to. Summer comes around, hands get a little bit wetter. All right, let's see if it drops. All right, so probably dropped about 75 feet from pin. Pretty confident with that shot. We'll be right back, guys. Guys, Budz and Baskets back here. I am super excited. To y'all, it may not seem like it, but for the past hour and a half, I've been looking for this guy because I'm not going to let him behind, and look where he's at. We're about 5 feet from pin, so I'm going to see if I can birdie it for us. All of that hard work paid off. Birdie, baby. God, I'm so excited. All right, cool. We got pin 12 coming up. We'll be right back. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here, pin 12. Again, this one looks like it's a little bit of a hook to the left. I'm going to go with the compass S-line because I like that straight we get from it. And hopefully I can get a nice little turn to where it's easy birdie or gets us close enough to par. But, oh, I'm so super excited that I found that Gavin Rathbun, guys. You don't understand. So let's see what we can do here. See if it cuts back for us. All right, I put us back in the woods. That's all right. It probably put us about 50 feet from pin. I held on to it too long. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. So we're back to even because of that last birdie, but I put myself in a situation to where I don't know if I'm able. Let's see if I can move this tree out of the way to give me a better shot. All right, there we go. All right, guys, so I'm gonna try to jump it out from here. All right, so we're on the tree line. I think I got it for par, but we'll see. We'll be right back. All right, guys, this is for par. Let's see if I can sink this in there. Nice. All right, got the par. So we're still even. We got pin 13 coming up. Looks like a short one. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so pin 13, past here. As soon as you hit the basket, you'll see pin 13 set up. And this one's probably about 175 feet, but it goes straight back that way. We'll get it set up for you guys. Be right back. All right, guys, so pin 13, dead straight. Like I said, it's probably about 175 feet. We got 4 trees in the way. I'm going to go with the Gavin Rathbun to see if I can cut it backhand around to get it close. It'd be nice to get through that third spot right here through the tree, but I just want to make sure I can get up there. But see what we got, guys. No deal. All right, so that one felt like it came off wrong. I'm going to go with the S-line, see if I can get a better throw. There we go. Oh! Whew! Just right over the top of it, guys. We're going to hit up the Gavin Rathbun. We'll be right back. All right, guys, player 1, Gavin Rathbun back here. I'm just going to backhand it. Get a nice little drop. All right, so definitely got the par. Let's see if player 2 can get the birdie. We'll be right back. All right, guys, player 2, not too shabby. So we got it. See if we can get a par or a birdie. Oh, just missed it, guys. So that's okay. Player 1, we got the par set up right here. The Gavin Rathbun. Still staying even. This will not beat us. We are going to get below. All right, guys. Pin 14 coming right up. All right, guys. So pin 14 is directly across from 13. Big tree right here. You'll walk under, and then you'll notice the plastic pad. This one's a very short one. I'd give it 150 feet, maybe 145. But just right behind those trees. I'll get a setup. We'll be right back. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here. Pin 14. It's about 150 feet. It's a dead straight shot. You can probably see it in the camera. I do have a few guardians in my way. In a perfect world, I like to throw the compass through these two trees, land it right next to it. But it's not a perfect world, so I think what I want to try to do is the axiom pitch and just get a nice little cut around this big tree. And let's see if we can get it close. But here we go, guys. All right, so I did a little bit of a cut. I didn't do it too hard. Let's see. Wow. Wow, that one did exactly what we wanted to. Player 2's right in the pin. Player 1's probably about 50 feet. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, player 1 shot 2, pin 14. Let's see if I can at least get close enough. All right, definitely got the par. Player 2, pretty sure, has got the birdie. We'll let you guys see. We'll be right back. All right, guys, Budz Basketz. So still even. Going to stick with player 1 because that's what matters. Player 2, though, did exactly what I wanted player 1 to do. Put us right here behind the pin. Easy birdie. But again, we're even. That was par. We got pin 15 coming up. This is the reason why I'm out here. It's a nice driving pin. Be right back, guys. Now, guys, so as soon as you finish pin 14, to get to 15, it's just a quick walk over the street here. You'll see George's place and a stop sign. And the pad is directly to the left of it. So, see our pad right there. And then the pin is about 300 feet that way. All right, we'll get set up, be right back. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here, pin 15. This is the big boy. Guarantee it's about 300 feet straight down that way. You probably can't see in the camera view, but past this big tree, it's on the other side. I'm going to use my distance driver and work on my backhand and then see if I can get the Raider where I my the Saki bomb. It's a 13.5, -5.3, right where we need it. Again, backhand we're still working on, guys, so let's see if we can just make this look good like the pros do. All right, guys, so I probably went in the ditch. I heized that way too much. I felt it when it came off. So what I want to do is I want to grab that S line out and see if I can get a better line on that one. It's fairway driver 7601. All right. Wow. Wow. Money. Beautiful. It came off. Landed probably about 10 feet from pin. Player 2 is kicking my ass. Be right back, guys. All right, guys. Player 1, Budz Basketz here. Shot 2, pin 15. It's not bad. We're still probably about 100 feet. It did dig right there in the ground because of that hyzer. I just want to see if I can flip it up as close as possible to the pin. If I didn't have those trees in the way, maybe. But, guys, we'll be right back with shot 3. Hopefully we can get the par. All right, guys, par shot. Budz Basketz, pin 15. Too much. But player 2's right there, so I can't wait till you guys see how close we got. We'll be right back. All right, guys, player 2. He's probably about 15 from pin. We'll keep you in the screen. So I don't know if this is a par 3 or par 4 because of how long it is. If so, definitely birdied or parred. And if not, bogey or par. So right now we're going to still stick with even because I'm not sure the layout. I'll have to find out later. But we're still even. We're not letting that juju get on us, the bad juju, +1s. We'll be right back, guys. Pin 16 coming up. All right, guys, so from pin 15, turn back around directly behind you for pin 16, and it takes us back to this road that we threw on for 15, and you guys will see the little pad I'm talking about here. All right, so little plastic pads on the rock path, and then give it a quick turnaround before I set it up. Up the hill right that way. All right, guys, we'll be right back with the setup. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here, pin 16. This is probably another 300 footer, maybe 285 feet. Dead straight up the hill. We do have a bunch of guardians on our way. Kind of want to backhand with the S line because I like how this is filling. Give it a little bit of an anhyzer to push it around the trees and then lay it back up. But let's see how we can do this, guys. Again, we're going backhand S line. Wow. So it definitely did the little anhyze. Almost hit that tree dead center, but we got past it. We're probably about 50 feet from pin uphill. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Budz Basketz back here, pin 16, shot 2. We're probably about 100, 125 feet from pin. So I'm gonna go with the Gavin Rathbun and just try to cut it around back right here. Land it underneath for a par. Come on. All right, cool. So that probably landed us right where we wanted it. Oh, almost had some tree love on that one. But we got par shot coming up, guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys. Budz Basketz back here. Shot 3, pin 16. Par! Yeah! Staying even, baby. This is kicking my ass, I'm not gonna lie. Player 1 made it. That's all that matters. All right, guys. Saw pin 16. We got 2 more pins. Pin 18 is gonna be where 9 was originally. But I'll let you guys see it. We'll be right back. All right, guys. Pin 17. You guys remember pin 11 where you had to throw down? You guys look across. Pin 17 is right here, and I'll actually get it set up so we can see our shot. But it looks probably to be about 150 feet. Not bad. We'll be right back. All right, guys. Budz Basketz back here. Pin 17. Dead straight. We got about 100 feet between your guardians to where you land in the basket. I'm going to go with the Compass by Ricky Wysocki because I've noticed a straight on there, and just see if I can get it close enough to the pin. But we're going to take this nice and light because it's so short. All right, didn't do what I wanted to do, so let's go with the S line. See if I can get a little better of a shot. No. All right, so shot 2 coming up, pin 17. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, shot 2, pin 17. I'm going to see if I can round it and get over there for us. Actually, probably through there. Wow. Couldn't have gone better. I think we got par shot coming up. We'll be right back. All right, guys. Shot 3, pin 17. We're going to go with the Compass. No. No, I thought I had it. All right. Bogey. +1. +1. We got 1 more pin to make up. It's got to be perfect. Pin 17 done, guys. I'm going to have you walk with me to 18. We'll be right back. All right, guys. So from pin 17, you'll turn around and you'll walk back out. If you notice, you'll see pin 10. And then we're going to take a right and just walk out the way we came in. Once we go from there, they'll take us back to the other side of the street. And if you guys remember earlier in the segment where I said they said pin 9, but it's actually pin 18, that's where we actually be set up. So I'm gonna walk over there real quick, guys, get the camera set up, and be right back. All right, guys, Budz Basketz back here for pin 18. I know you made a notice to say 9, but this is 18th from the new addition for the back 9. So what it is you got 2 options. You got the par 3, which is 314 feet, or you got the par 4, which is 391 feet. Depending on how I throw, I like to go for the par 4. But again, we're going to go with the Raider, the Wasaki bomb, Ryan Wasaki, because I got wind pushing me in my face. And I just want to see if I can get a good throw. All right, guys. Let's see what we can do for y'all. All right, guys. So it went to the pin for the par 3. Could have rolled down into the hill a little bit more, but shot 2 coming up. We'll be right back. All right, guys. Budz and Baskets here. What a shot. Probably landed us about maybe 25 feet from pin. Let's see if I can sink it. I'm going with the par 3 for us. No deal, guys. So it looks like we're definitely getting the par on this one. That's what happens when you go for the easy ones. So let's get it set up. Par. Sorry, guys. I accidentally kicked you down. I'm not trying to. It was an accident. All right. So for par, got it. Guys, not a bad day. We stayed almost even the whole entire time. Got +1 at the end of it. Might be +2 because I wasn't sure exactly that last one. But I appreciate y'all coming out. I'm trying to get more of these new course alerts. Again, if you guys have the opportunity, Budz and Baskets YouTube channel's up. I only got one video up there, but I plan on getting more. All right, we appreciate you. Have a great day.